Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the No Faces Comic Chat. I'm your host, Bub of BUB'S Comics, and with me, as always, the one, the only. They were going to make another, and they thought the first was good enough. Metarog.
Hey, greetings, everyone. Great to be back here on the No Faces Chat, even though only two of the three amigos are here today.
Oh, no. We're the Dos Compadres.
Yeah.
Instead of the three amigos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, well. It happens. DS has a previous engagement with Comigories, which starts in about an hour. So we'll try and get this all wrapped up so that we can root against him in spite.
Of course. Yeah, of course. I mean, that's
Yeah.
our obligation, I think. Yeah, absolutely.
Sounds like the thing to do.
Yeah.
And we have in the chat already waiting on us. We've got the Las Cruces 1971. More waiting. He likes that. We got Unruly Simeon is in the house as well. And Metarog guy is like a bad penny. He's always turning up.
Yeah. That guy, you can't get rid of him.
I know. So we'll do a little show. We're a little bit off schedule. So if people start trickling in a half hour, we'll know why. But we'll be nice to the tricklers as they show up. But me and Roger are going to hold it down tonight. You guys are in for quite a treat. Just wait to see all the comics we have in store. Roger, do you remember the team name for this evening?
Oh, no.
No. All right. No team names. We are the. Actually, I don't remember either. Hold on. Let me go to look, eBay. Look, that's where I'm used to going. Go to YouTube. We are the
The Animalistic Adventures.
No, that's close.
No.
That is
okay.
real close.
Okay.
We are the Spirited Spirit Animals.
Oh, yeah, I was close, all right.
So, what do you guys think? I guess we'll. Do you remember the topic, though? I'm sure you remember the topic.
I do remember the topic, thus the comics you see before you. Yes. Yeah, the characters. I think you said characters that are either have abilities that stem from an animal or have a persona that stems from some kind of animal.
Hey, that's right on. Way to go, brother. Yeah.
Hey, I tell you, I do read emails. Yeah.
I am terribly impressed. Good job, Roger. That's holding it down. Yes, that's what we're going to be talking about. And so I don't know if that really qualifies as anthropomorphic, but I would think it does, as long as it's not a straight up animal. So for instance, I wouldn't think that like Crypto counts for this because he has no other properties other than being a dog. He's just a dog. He didn't even talk, right? He's just a dog.
Right. Right.
So yeah, that's where that's kind of in my mind where I was drawing the line. Is if they have no other qualities other than their regular animal form, then even if they are savvy enough to have a cape put on them, I don't think that counts. So,
right. Yeah, I kind of figured, like, I didn't bring out the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, for example, because they were mutated turtles, so I figured it had to be at some point in their life, there had to be some human or humanistic quality about them.
Yeah, I didn't bring them out either. Let's get rid of that. Can't use that at all. I totally agree with you. Hands down, man. We're all over it.
Oh, man.
Mark Knapp's giving us a hard time already. Hey, what's going on, Mark? Good to have you. Good, but at this point, I need to vent before he pulls a David Carradine. Oh, boy. Right there clears it. That's right. He's probably talking about Linda Carter, not you, Roger.
Yeah, I bet you.
Spirit Animals, Las Cruces saying, why isn't he on the show? Simeon's in the house, and Chris Barrett saying, hello, Simeon. All kinds of, this is bad. Hey, Ranger Sly's in the house. I think the bouncer took the night off. Who's letting all the riffraff in? Good to have you all. I'm glad you can make it. So I know Roger's probably got 6 long boxes just in wait, so I'll start us off. Here, of course, we have 3, count them, 3 of such characters. We have Spider-Man, of course. You knew I had to go with Spider-Man because if I didn't, you would. So there's Spider-Man. And we have the Rhino, who takes his persona as, you guessed it, a Rhino, although it's purely a suit, right? Like he's not, he doesn't actually have any Rhino blood running through his veins.
Right. I believe at one point, I think he got some kind of serum that enhanced his abilities, but I don't think it had anything to do with rhinos.
Right. He just figured, hey, I'm kind of like a rhino now.
Yeah. He's just straight ahead, just no finesse. Just if there's a door, he'll go through the wall. That kind of guy.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And Doc Ock with my lowest grade copy of ASM 55 is missing the corner, so Doc Ock gets the W. That's how that's how this one works.
Yep.
Oh man. Hey,
No, I was going to say Spider-Man is a good one because he was actually bitten by a radioactive spider. So there's a straight line there between the animal or the arachnid and the abilities that stem from it.
Yes, so I like the ones that have the straight DNA shot.
Right.
We'll get to a few that don't here in a minute.
There's several of those.
There's several of those, but there's fewer that have the straight shot. Ranger Slice just here for the old Frankie Christmas music. That's a reference to my oft poorly attended vinyl haul that I did last night. I tend to do those in the middle of the night when no one's watching, so that I can say that's why no one's watching. So
a little built-in excuse there. Gotcha.
That's the way I like it. So here's I'll keep it rolling here. Here is a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Now I say that the Turtles wasn't Splinter not a rat in the beginning, like from the comics anyway. I know in the movies they made him a rat.
I don't remember.
Wasn't he a real person before though?
You would think he would be because he obviously was trained in the martial arts somehow, unless he observed it as a rat somehow.
We're gonna need a ruling on this one, but
we're gonna need a ruling on that one.
Any chance to see some of the finest April O'Neil artwork ever offered up on a comic cover? There you go. Next we have this one is just kind of weird, but some people like it. We got Dolphin from Showcase Presents number 79.
Well, that's a good one.
That is most certainly, she took the name and she swims and she can breathe underwater. So all those things together. And check out the dorsal fin. She's got the dorsal fin.
If you say so.
Isn't that what that's called, Roger?
It looks like a gluteus maximus to me.
Oh, okay. Well, she's got them there gluteus maximal dorsal finisicus. Bathed in the seawater for your pleasure. See, there you go, Chris Barrett. Splinter was a human. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. You passed the test.
That was a close one. It was a near miss.
I'm sure you were shaking in your boots.
I was. My metaphorical boots at that because I took my boots off when I got home. Hey, Deadpool 2323. Aaron's in the house. Good to have you. He's loving that Aaron cover. The same, Chris Barry said, the same ooze that turned the turtles into humanoids turned Splinter into a rat face. Oh man, what a rough life that must have been. He thought it was a lab rat. I don't know. I know in the movies they made him into that he was first a rat. But I feel like in the comics he was a person. But we may need further rulings on that. But can she spin a ball on her nose? Well, you have to get to the centerfold to find out in your copy of Showcase Presents number 79. And I guarantee you, if Stan Lee had wrote this book, there'd been big word bubbles all over it that says, "True believers, watch the amazing dolphin spin a ball on her nose." In this very issue, you won't believe your eyes. I think that's what we're going for. Hey, Brett Bottomley's in the house. How are you doing? Another one of our big winners. He's getting a prize anyway. So in our contest for the opening, countdown montage or whatever of comic covers, we had 3 entrants, 64-page special, hit it on the nose, got every one of them. And both Patrick Wall and Brett Bottomley got a near miss. But since we only had 3 entries, we're giving everybody a prize, but their prize is going to be smaller since 64-page special was more like that. So we did that. So that's what's going on there. But they're still going to enjoy that when they get it sometime in November. Let's see. We've got.
Whoa.
All right. Same dojo as the Shredder betrayed by Splinter for killing their master. Oh my, that's terrible. What's the topic tonight? We're talking about what is the topic tonight, Roger?
Yeah, it's essentially it's characters that are in one way or another inspired or either their powers or their persona by animals.
Okay. That's what I'm going with. Comic Man Musings has hit the board. And I think his favorite is this one. Is that not right?
Doubt it.
I doubt it. Everything's falling apart. Yeah, everything's gone upside down here at the old BUB'S. That's 2.5. There you go. Congratulations. That monkey's never been happier. And so thank you, Bill, for showing up and keeping the lights on here at the No Faces Comic Chat. We've got a debate in the chat now. Splinter was always a rat, says Sly. Oh boy, we're getting into it now. Wolfsbane. We better get over to Roger. He's got some of that good stuff to show. All right, Roger, what do you got on deck?
Yeah, I don't have Wolfsbane, but that is a good one. That is a very good one.
That's a real good one.
Yeah, that's a good one. All right, so I got here Red Wolf. Now, he is called Red Wolf, and he has a Red Wolf as a partner, essentially. So he's actually a Indian, Native Indian, but a cool character nonetheless. He actually took on the Avengers, and he got beat, of course, but it takes a lot of moxie to take on the Avengers.
Oh yeah, the whole team.
Yeah,
not even one at a time. He took on the whole team at once.
The whole team, yeah. He didn't get far. He did have a series in the 70s, which I do have, but this is his first solo comic series here. Just actually, it's one issue, because number 2 was this, which I'm sure you're going to show, so I won't. So, I like the quirkier characters here. So let's go with Thunderbunny. Yes, everybody's favorite rabbit superhero.
He's my third favorite rabbit. My third favorite rabbit superhero. Yeah.
What, Captain Carrot?
And then Usagi Yojimbo.
Usagi Yojimbo. Yeah, that's right. But again, a very, very lesser known character here. He's actually like the origin is funky. It's like this guy saw a spaceship and he put his hand on a machine, and when he claps it, he has to visualize what he wants to become, and that's what he visualized. Believe it or not. So
I don't really. Yeah. Maybe he was thinking something else.
I don't know what to say, but yeah, that's not what I would visualize as a hero. But regardless, that's the way it goes. Here's of course a very famous character, the Piranha. From Harvey.
I gotta tell you, I've been trying to complete my Piranha collection.
I tell you, everybody is. That's why they're not out there, right?
That must be it.
The cool thing about this guy is not only is he called the Piranha, but he actually has he actually can control these fish. But I don't think they're Piranha. I think they're barracudas. Come to think of it.
Hey, that's been a cooler name, but it's been too long for the trade dress.
Yeah, there must have been some. Maybe they were Piranha. I haven't read this in a while, but pretty cool little unknown character there with the very funky villains here. But he has no. I don't think he has really any powers. I think he just can. I think he can stay underwater for a long time, but that's about it.
That's it.
I think so. Except for that control of the fish, the Piranha, or
the barracuda. Guy with the freshest breath on YouTube, Super Russ 9000. He had a bottle of Listerine. He balanced on a what do they call that, ransom chair for about 5 hours today to get his watch hours up. Looks like he's already up to 22 views on that video. So way to go, Russ. Keep that ball rolling.
That took no effort, and he got some views out of it. So
knowing Russ, that probably was the max of his brain power there at work. His neighbors called the fire department. They had so much smoke coming out of his ears, thinking of that one.
He might have been taking a nap might have been taking a nap, left the stream on by mistake. You know, he freshened the breath before going into bed. It happens.
I think we've cracked the case now. All right, you got another one to show us?
Yeah, one more, and then I'll go back to you. The Jaguar from, well, this is actually an Archie publication with a Red Circle imprint, but he was actually part of the Mighty Comics line in the 50s as well. And again, his powers are sort of inspired by the Jaguar. He actually has various animal powers, but speed and strength and all that stuff. But pretty cool character, part of the Mighty Crusaders. Again, you know, one of those characters you don't hear a lot about because not a Marvel, not a DC, but it's an animal-inspired hero for sure.
And what's the animal?
Jaguar.
But that's a bull and a hawk above him, isn't it? Or...
Right. He actually has the powers of several different animals, but he calls himself the Jaguar.
Oh, like the Manimal. Remember him?
I remember the show. I sure
remember
do.
the Manimal. Gosh, that was terrible.
Are you kidding me? I never missed that show.
Yeah, that doesn't mean much for the show, does it?
I think it was all of like 10 episodes or something.
It was a scheduling anomaly. They would recycle the same change routine. It was just it's too much.
Hey, Bill, don't start giving away my future comics here, okay? Don't be giving away what I'm going to show.
Who said that, Bill?
Bill, yeah.
I better pull that one up fast.
Yeah.
All right, my turn. Here we have a comic you've never seen before. Certainly not on this stream.
It was a cameo.
Roger, yeah, it was a cameo appearance. This is the first full appearance of Werewolf by Night with the great Neil Adams contributing some change panels here. I love it.
Yeah, me too. Love those transformation. Yeah, that particular one is actually one of my favorites because notice the three above are smaller, and then he gives once the transformation is done, he gives you the full werewolf.
Well, what I love about it is that the progression that you don't know that he is in public. So for the first three, he could just be anywhere by himself. It's all real up close, and then it turns out he opens up and look, he's in front of everybody. Oh my gosh! Oh, that's great. Great panel work there.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
So here's one of those inexplicable personas. The old Spider-Woman.
Mm-hmm.
Marvel Spotlight number 32 and the Spider-Woman. That's just, why is she named Spider-Woman? Other than the marketing reasons.
Yeah, it's kind of iffy there. Supposedly she was some kind of she actually was not totally human. She was actually some kind of other arachnid mutation or something, but that changed over the years.
That's pretty weak.
And those bioelectric blasts that she has, I don't know of any arachnids that have that. So,
well, you just don't circle around the same webs that I do.
I guess not. Yeah.
Speaking of webs, what get caught in the web more than anything?
Oh,
Roger's favorite book. Roger, do you currently have a copy of this book?
You know, some dastardly rascal from Kentucky sent me that. Yes, correct. and I nearly threw up my food when I opened that package, by the way. If you'll be happy to know.
Then you didn't drag it out for tonight, did you?
No, I didn't.
Shame on you.
I didn't drag out too many Marvels. That's kind of hidden a bit, but it's in my collection along with issue 2.
There it is, the Human Fly, everyone's favorite, and Roger's absolute favorite.
Oh yes.
Wolverine. That's good.
Mount Rushmore.
Bringing the heat. Oh, thank you, Bill. You're too kind. Yep, that's about right. That's what we're gonna go with, Chris. That was definitely the marketing ploy, no doubt about that.
Well, I heard a rumor that other companies were considering making a character similar to Spider-Woman. Right. So Marvel had to get in before they would use the name so that they could continue having that trademark and copyright. And that's why notice how they just sort of threw it together in Marvel Spotlight with the hooded costume, and later on they modified her origin and everything because it was just, I think, put together like over a weekend or something.
Yeah, it definitely seems that way as you read through the first run. It looks like they did it day to day.
Yeah.
Whatever they could think of that day.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's see. I'll show one more out of the kindness of my heart. That's just the kind of guy I am. Let's see. And we'll go with Howard the Duck because he's an alien. Now, what? Now, listen. There's no duck that you know that dresses and talks. So he's at least, part. That's what we're going. Well, there's Spider-Man on the cover. I don't know how that doesn't count.
You find all the outs, don't you?
I try because the ends are all blocked. All right,
here we go. And Spider-Man.
Let's hear it for Spider-Man.
And Howard the Duck comic.
That's why most people bought this comic when it first came out. So, at least until they started reading them.
Okay, all right. Hey, Don, how you doing? Look at Aaron. He's putting all kinds of stuff on here.
I know he's having a big old time.
Grizzly from
I never know if he's available. Aaron, if you're ever available for a Monday night, please let me know. And you're obviously more than welcome on the show.
I thought Grizzly was from Amazing Spider-Man. Maybe you're thinking of Sasquatch?
Sasquatch? Is that like is that stuff that falls out of the back of your sandwich?
Yeah, that's it. In fact, it did today. That Sasquatch. Yeah.
It gets I don't know if you're lucky, and then you could just
I remember a Grizzly villain from Spider-Man, but I don't remember Grizzly in Alpha Flight. But I could be wrong. All right, let's keep going. Maybe Aaron will set me straight here. Oh, I had the wrong name. Yeah, Sasquatch. I was right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. You owe me next time we meet. You owe me lunch. Okay.
But isn't it Sasquatch? Do you say Sasquatch?
Sasquatch.
That's what you said.
Yeah, I'm in Florida. We're Southerners, so it's Sasquatch.
I think it's Sasquatch. We're going to need another ruling. Let's go with the French Canadian. Rangers not unruling. Who knows what they call it in the jungle?
If Ranger Sly said it, it would be much more melodic. Sasquatch. But here you get the dirty.
You probably call
Florida
it the
version.
South Squatch.
Sasquatch, man.
Sasquatch,
That's Southern Squash altogether.
The old Saskatoon sarsaparilla Sasquatchers. Oh gosh! All right. Let's see what we got here. Roger, you want to throw some books tonight or not?
All right, here we go. So here we have, of course, Beast Boy. I think at this point he changed his name to Changeling. But of course he can become any animal, I think, in the animal kingdom, including insects, arachnids, invertebrates, etc.
And isn't it irregardless of size or volume?
I believe so. Yeah, he can change the sizes and stuff. I think he can. Yeah,
I think he can.
I think he can.
Hey, what's up, Mike? We need a ruling. Is it Sasquatch or Sasquatch? we need a ruling. What is it up there in the great middle west, frozen northwest, south, north, central west of Canada? We need a ruling. All right, go ahead.
He might say Yeti, so we'll see about that. Me and Yetis. I love Yetis. I love Yetis. That's why I have a Hulk 180 and 181, because of my love for Yetis, not because I knew anything about Wolverine. Okay.
Yeah, you're just lucky like that.
Yeah, in that case I was right, but and other times I've dropped the ball big time. Okay, here we go.
What's wrong with that, Bill? Look, Bill's picking on me for no reason. He got no reason to pick on me. I'm a nice guy.
Regardless.
Bigfoot. That's all we got. Bigfoot.
Bigfoot. Yeah. Whatever fictitious or mysterious or enigmatic monster from the northeast or from northwest, that's the character. Okay. All right. So here we got B-Man. Okay, of course, right? And and he can shoot, I forgot what they were like. I think sonic things from his antennae, and he can fly. He unfortunately, he does not pollinate and make honey, which is, to me, very disappointing. I thought that was, inferred in his name, but
I think that guy sold me a box of cereal once.
Do you still have it? Is it hard as a rock?
I think I still have it somewhere. It fell behind a dresser. I'm not the courage to retrieve it.
Oh man. Oh boy. This is funny. And here he has, look at these huge bees that he's apparently controlling. Oh man, funny stuff.
Man, there's at least 2 B's on there. I think it's has he got double B's on there?
He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 B's. Yeah.
They call that a swarm up in
Swarm.
Saskatoon.
Yeah, but you see, you can't use that name because that's what's used by a Marvel character.
Right.
Yeah. So, all right, and here we have, of course, Wildcat.
Oh, nice. Formerly the Catman, right?
No.
Is it the same character?
No. Catman is different. Catman is a different character.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. No, Wildcat was a original member of the Justice Society back in the 40s. He was a boxer, and that was essentially his power. He was a fighter. He was in good shape and all that stuff. He kind of had a Ben Grimm kind of attitude, really gruff. But that's it. That's all he was essentially. No powers per se.
Wow, how disappointing.
Well, if you look at the original Justice Society, they weren't except for the Spectre, they really weren't like all that intimidating. They had the Green Lantern, but if you had a wooden bat, you couldn't do anything about it. So
yeah, I hear you.
Yeah, so that's kind of a big flaw there.
All right, what you got next?
Oh, you want more? Okay,
give us another one. That last one stunk.
Well, if that last one stunk, then I got a winner for you right here, baby.
Oh, here the old stinky owl. Yeah.
Yeah. The owl, man. Of course, everybody's after this one, of course, because
wait. Everybody's after the owl. I want to know who.
I get IG'd email. I get people at my front door trying to get.
I want to know who. Who?
Listen. I'm sworn to secrecy. I don't like gossip. All right, but I'm just telling you, they're all over the place. And this character is, it's a terrible character. Essentially, he can glide. He can't even fly. He has he has an owl plane, and he has this gun, which it's like it's like a blackout ray, like Phantom Lady has.
Oh goodness.
Oh man, this is so bad. It's so bad.
That's sad. We're just saddened by that. Why'd you have to show us that?
But it fits the definition or the parameters of this stream.
All right, we're moving away from the schlock. Let's get some real characters here. Oh, somebody asked about the here's what we already saw the human fly there.
Right.
This is not Metarog's copy. He's got his off at CGC currently. So it can be his absolute least favorite item in his collection. He won't even call it a comic after that. I've seen those in years.
I wonder
the Pussycats. Yeah. Hey, Sean, how's it going? Old Slim's in the house.
Hey, Slim.
Yeah, get that. I bet if it got a 5.0, it'd be the highest graded on the census.
Oh man.
All right. We got the astonishing. Isn't that how you say it, Roger?
Well, in Florida, we'd say it's astonishing.
Astonishing Ant-Man.
No, you don't pronounce the G there. You cut it off. Astonishing. That's it.
Astonishing.
There you go.
All right. Sounds like something needs some oil. I need some oil on so I can get my ass astonishing. The Ant-Man. He's hanging out at Marvel Premiere number 47. He's chilling. He's all new, even though this book is now getting dated by the day. But he is an ant riding an ant, and that's just ant on ant crime. I think a little bit of cruelty going on there between in the Antimum Kingdom.
Insecticide.
Yeah, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and somebody mentioned it because that's just how my run has all been. Need to get that Ant-Man. Well, now you know where it is. I hope you can get past security.
You need one of those magnifying glasses if you want to get them too.
That's right.
It's hard to see. You really need to get down there on the floor.
So here is a Wolverine. I could have picked any Wolverine, I guess, but I like this one because it's one with the bone claws. So it's really more back to his natural state, if you will, right, of being a feral Wolverine. And there you go. So he's got the bone claws, he's got the teeth bearing, really much more Wolverine-y than the original, if you will, offering of Wolverine with the adamantium and everything. And this book doesn't get enough love. You just never see it. It's Wolverine 102.5. Roger, do you have this in your collection?
No, that's a little too new for me, my friend.
Well, it being a mail away, I thought maybe it would creep into your collection.
No.
As a rare oddity. So it's actually fits in between Wolverine number 102 and Wolverine number 103. I mean, this is Bronze Age. I guess it's copper. I guess by the time it gets to
that's 90s. Yeah, that's 90s.
Copper,
yeah, it was pretty. I mean, if I saw it, I'd pick it up because it is pretty darn cool. But no, I don't have it now.
Well, you won't see it because it's a mail away and it's hard to find and it's hard to get your hands on.
Right.
And the whole thing is actually made up of. You would love it, Roger. Have you never seen this book?
Nope, never seen it.
Oh my gosh! All right, we got to show this book. Please put all the lines in it. This is one of those books that I would like to get.
Make me drool. There you go.
I can't slab it because it's too unique on the interior. But it needs a good pressing for sure. So Wolverine 102.5 is a continuation of the story, but it really has nothing to do with 102 or 103, but it just has a bunch of characters. And the directive was he had to fit a certain number of characters on each page because it was going to be cut up and made into trading cards. And they wanted a minimum of 2 characters on each trading card. So if you take any box, it'll have 2 characters in it minimum, often more than that. So the whole thing is quite odd. And you can see just how jumbled and wild it is.
Yeah, it's very busy. It's
very
extremely busy. Yeah.
The whole thing is just a collage of trading card type stuff. So
yeah, that image there of Jean Grey and Cyclops, I have that card, whatever that is. I can't place it right now, but I have that card.
So it was taken out of here and put into cards, and that's
nice. That is very unique. That is
very odd. Very odd book.
And let me tell you, it's pretty clever when you consider that they did that because now they have more hype for that card set, and they got people to mail give them some money for essentially something they were going to do anyway.
Right. Look how wild that is.
Oh my! Wow.
I mean, that is
who does the art? That is very 90s.
Let's see. Roger Perez.
No way. They would be stick figures. They would be stick figures. That's what they would be.
My goodness. All right. Let's see. And then they did. I don't know if you remember that when they had the little set of cards.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So they did the little Wolverine costume repartee.
Nice.
There's another $5 word for you.
There you go. And they even have Weapon X there. Look at that. Wow, cool.
Oh yeah, cool stuff. And there's Patch. And there's some, would that probably be Jusco, right?
Yeah,
Jusco
probably Jusco. Yeah.
So,
yeah, nice.
Cool stuff.
Nice. Yeah,
I forget who did. Let's see if I can read who did the art on this. Slave Review. Dan Slott was the writer. Mark Buckingham was the artist.
Oh, okay. I'm not familiar with him, but cool.
Yep. And then on the Little Wolverine, that was Mike Waringo did that.
Yeah. That makes sense. Yeah.
And it was Matthew Mora when he was the editor that came up with that idea. And it was a mail away.
Very cool. Very cool.
There you go.
Very cool.
I want to say it was Fleer, but it could have been Topps. I don't remember.
I think it was Fleer. Yeah, I think Topps, that license stopped before that.
Okay. There you go.
Yeah, we got Mike Knights of Old that came in here. We got your buddy Jambo in here.
My buddy Jambo.
Yeah, quite a little haul he put together here last week.
Oh yeah, look at all these angry people. Boy, as if we're not doing enough, Roger.
And
here's a little black cat for you, little Michael Kerner black cat.
Oh yeah, that's a beauty. That's a beauty.
So I was researching this cover, and it turns out that the original cover was going to be just all covered here. But there was a zipper malfunction. And if you close up on the zipper, you can see the malfunction. You see how it's it's flipped over.
Yep.
So you're having difficulty there. Is anyone else having difficulty? Yeah.
Well, if she wouldn't have worn that, that's about 4 sizes too small, then she wouldn't have that problem with the zipper.
Look, she bought the outfit at a different time in her life. Don't fat shame her. She's
no, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, I'm just saying that it's obvious this was not going to happen at any point when she bought that outfit, right?
Well, I think you might be right.
Yeah.
What zipper?
Right.
Oh,
what zipper? Yeah, of course.
All right. Let's see. I'll let you take a stroll through your comic lane there.
All right, I got 4 more here for you. All
right.
4 heavy hitter zingers here. That in my collection here we have the Fly, another character like the Jaguar that was part of the Archie adventure line and the Mighty line, and also there is Fly Girl, but I don't have that one, but there is a Fly Girl also.
Actually, wasn't she one of the dancers for In Living Color? The answer is yes.
Don't recall that show.
She was.
I know it was back in the 80s. I think
she was played by J-Lo.
Really?
Yep.
Oh,
she was
okay.
a Fly Girl.
Cool,
yeah.
Cool. There is a Fly Girl, but I couldn't find my issue with the Fly Girl. But so you have again, he has, even though he's called the Fly, he just sort of doesn't have. I don't think he has any connection to an actual fly. He just, he can fly and he has a gun with shoots like buzzing things or whatever, but that's it, but again, he's named after that insect, so it fits, the criteria here. What is this? Retro the Fly Girls. I don't even recall the Fly Girls. I mean,
that makes it all the more fun. It's even better that way, Roger. Like when I kept saying who for the owl comic you showed, and you didn't catch that one either.
No, I didn't catch. I was concentrating, man. I was concentrating here.
I was too.
I mean, obviously. Well, Collecting Chaos is here in the chat, so it's appropriate that I finish up with him because he helped me to finish my Atlas Seaboard set, and this is one that I actually got off of him. Tiger Man #1.
Oh boy, which one's the Tiger Man?
Yeah, this is not a good concept here, not a good character.
I gotta, if you can, even with the resolution being what it is, can you get a close up of that face?
Yeah, it's bizarre.
It looks like a cat that's been left outside with no water for 6 weeks.
Yeah, he looks more vampiric. He looks like he just drained the blood of that girl rather than trying to rescue her.
That's terrible. And that guy's picked a poor place to carry his revolver. I mean, that can't be approved by the security bureau of which he represents.
I think that I think he is a unlawful person there. That's put it that way. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah.
He's a dastardly dude.
He's a dastard list. That's right. And if that wasn't bad enough, then here we got him with the obscenely large claws here.
He's not opening a milk carton with that.
Yeah.
Oh no. Milk everywhere.
Yeah. This was just not a good series, but I had to have it. It's that kind of quirky bad fun, I did read through it reluctantly, and I'm glad. Let me tell you, these are very high grade issues that James sent me too. By the way, they're like pristine, which is weird for me, because mine are usually read, umpteen times over. So
absolutely.
Yeah, notice he says, he got some of my low grade copies that ended up being high grade for. That's correct, because there is not a dog in the bunch. I think the lowest one I would say was like a fine, very fine.
When 64-page special had price tagged you into those Captain America books, one of them said cover loose at one staple, and I was like, it has staples? Perfect.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, we're ahead of the game.
He's going to love it.
You got it. They're actually in there? Yeah. You kidding me?
Staples.
By the way, it was not off of the staple. It was just kind of like loose on there, but the staple was on the cover.
They undergrade everything.
Yeah. What happened is that, how it has a little has a little frayed part. I guess it was pulled at some point.
Oh,
but
yeah.
But the staple is still on there. It's just that, yeah, if you open it, roughly, it will go through. But anyway.
Don't do that.
No, but those were beautiful copies, by the way. To me, I thought they were beautiful. I read them. Lovely, just lovely stuff. The album issue went through a lot of his history. Yeah, beautiful stuff. I can't wait to get those Durango issues and that 117 to make that video. Anyway, that's not germane to this today. Here is now, again, there sometimes you were very creative, and doing characters, right? Other times you're not. Tiger Man, and what else do they come up with? The Cougar.
That's one of my favorite heroes.
It is. Well, you're whatever your fan club is, it must fit in a shoebox, because
I tell you something.
There's
I've been a member of the Cougar fan club going on 15 years. Roger.
Well, this is not that kind of cougar.
Oh, isn't that her in the purple dress there? In the purple.
That is not the cougar.
That's not the cougar. That's the cougar.
That's the cougar.
Holy.
That is not the cougar.
Oh my gosh.
That is a much younger lady than you're referring to. Okay.
Oh, my mistake.
Yeah, that very mistaken. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, hey, that happens.
Yeah, that happened. Yeah, I'm sure it happens. Now, if they were clever, they would have made the character a female, and then that would have probably sold, umpteen issues.
Oh yeah.
But as it is, this is a better. This is better.
Look, they got a lot of cougars up in Canada. Free health cares and cougars on every corner.
Well, Mike's a married man. He doesn't partake in that kind of stuff, but he just observes.
Of course, yeah. He's just keeping
observes.
fresh on the prices, even if it's not a place you ever stop for gas. Yeah.
Oh, look at Jackson Roykirk. Now that's a Tadunk kind of chat post.
When cougars get old and lose their hearing, are they then deaf leopards?
Boy.
Yep. And they're spotted too, on account of liver problems. Yeah.
Oh boy, we've got quite the cut ups today. I showed them my Sasquatch.
What a group! You brought them all out with the Sasquatch.
I guess so. Yeah, I guess. Well, that was Aaron. That wasn't me. I just, I was
that's
responding. Aaron was a rabble rouser. Does that term predate the comic? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know what that.
I don't know. Here we got our resident hall monitors here.
Jackson, yeah, those two are going at it. This is a better series than Tiger Man, which is not saying much, but but still not one of my favorite Atlas series. And then of course they changed direction in number 2, and this only lasted 2 issues. And here's another kind of feral kind of character, Wolfman.
Ooh.
Yeah, very unique appellation that one is.
Nice.
And lastly, yes, we have you brought Spider-Man, you brought Spider-Woman.
I did.
Those are nothing but B-listers. I brought the Tarantula.
Okay. Really? I'm surprised you don't call it Tarantula.
Oh, Tarantula. Yeah. And now this, Bub, this is a series that I think you can get behind, right? Because
I can get behind the Cougar too.
Well, yeah, I'm sure you can. Of course,
okay.
You notice this here, but of course, but you don't want to be against the Tarantula, because when you are defeated, you are devoured by the Tarantula.
My goodness.
I kid you not. At the end, the guy's defeated, and he's like, "Well, I'm not going to kill you." And then he's like, "I changed my mind," and he just swallows him.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Wait, so Tarantula's a guy?
Yeah.
I'm out.
He was. Yeah. He was cursed by.
I thought she was a tarantula, and she was going to swallow him. But
he was cursed by her too.
I'm done.
Yeah, so he transforms into the tarantula, and then until he eats somebody, he doesn't transform back to human. I could be wrong.
Is that the tarantula down there at the bottom? That bug-eyed looking thing?
That's him. He's
missing a few legs, isn't he?
Yeah, well, like I said, he was not anatomically correct for a tarantula, but that was the character's name, you know. And here's here's another female for you. Female, I don't know what she is. I forgot this story, but Spider Priestess. There she goes. Spider Priestess. Oh boy.
Somebody liked that book so well they put a big X on it.
They put it, yeah.
Don't ever sell this again.
Yeah, I got it at a quarter box thing, and also has a date stamp, so it's just writing everywhere. You know,
it's probably just the date that they marked it down to a quarter, so they can keep track of it.
3. No, maybe it was 3 cents. You know, and yeah, who knows?
Yeah, the tarantula's power were swallowing men after beating them, is what he said.
Yep.
He beat him and then he swallowed him. That's horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't just men. Well, you know, whatever, whoever. You know, I think he did.
He beat everybody and he swallowed
beat everybody
them all.
and then he swallowed them. Yeah.
Indiscriminate beater / swallower.
Yeah, he was. You know, I mean, honestly, Atlas Comics, you know, pushed the envelope quite a bit. You know, for the mid 70s, but like Sergeant Strikers, Death Squad, and this was really violent stuff. Really, some disgusting stuff. Yeah.
Wow. There you go. Roger Sly is still having some trouble there. He's having flashbacks to a vacation he took in the Philippines. Mastodon has
good one, Don. Good one.
Yeah, Donnie has found some artistic roots for our good friend Robbie Liefeld.
That's a good one.
Good stuff.
That's a good one.
Was that your last offering, Roger?
That's it, man. That's it. I figured I'd end on a bang, so to speak.
You did.
Yeah.
All right. We'll get back to some mainstreamers here. We got Catwoman. You knew that was gonna come. And the Superman cat. So you know, you can throw that in there. Why not?
Streaky.
What's his name?
Is that Streaky?
Only when he drags on the carpet too long.
We talked about that off stream already. We don't want to relive that one.
Yeah, that's about right. I'm out. Let's see. So we got, what is this? Push the envelope. Yes, everything he said. Crap out of that.
Yep, he's right. He's right.
Yeah.
They did some freaky stuff.
All right, here we go. Catwoman, we all know her, so she's got to make the list. A little anyone that says meow counts. And then Killer Croc.
That's a good one.
Yeah, wrestling alligators. He's a wrestler and an alligator and hanging out in the sewers. Good stuff. Killer Croc. You don't see enough Killer Croc. And then sometimes if you watch the last the first Suicide Squad movie, you probably saw too much Killer Croc. We'll leave that the way it is. Let's see.
That's what I heard.
And then last, certainly not least, my favorite animal / man / animal, bat / man / bat, man bat. There you go.
Jeez.
Catch all that.
Can you go through those permutations again? I don't think I quite got them all.
I don't know. I got to rewind the tape. And of course, you got Batman on there too. So I snuck in a little extra there.
Yeah.
For the Batman / man bat. So this one has a twofer as well. Double your pleasure, double your fun with Doublemint Gum. So you're welcome.
Yeah,
oh, man.
Yeah, Man Bat I think is a very underrated character. I mean, when you consider he had his own series only for a couple issues, but
yeah, they're not very good either.
No, they're not that good. That's true.
Yeah.
But he is certainly a cool character. I mean, as far as you know, when you consider he's actually the antithesis of Batman. He's actually a bat that, you know, that has man-like attributes, rather, which Batman is just a man who has that bat, you know, motif. So right. He is really the more Batman than Batman, I guess. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yes, well, he's technically he's more man bat than Batman.
That's right.
That's
there you go. Whoever's listening to this stream, play that around a couple times, and you'll get it. You know, it's sort of like that vinyl record that he likes to play. You know, just if it goes around enough times, you'll get it.
Oh well, we'll figure it out. Thanks, Sly, for telling us we don't have enough comics. I'm sure Roger takes that personally.
Oh, he wanted a Badger comic. I didn't take out my Badger. Sorry.
Well, he doesn't need to badger us about it.
That's true.
All right. So we said we'd let you guys out early tonight, and we will. Thanks to DS. He's gonna be on Comigories here in about 10 minutes over on
is it JP's or John Comic with Kids? JP's, I think, isn't it?
I think it's on JP's Budget Collecting. I don't know. I gotta sub that guy up and then I'll know. Check the no, I'm just kidding. Yeah, he's on JP's Budget Collecting channel. So scoot on over there. We're not dropping links or nothing because they ain't paying us. We'll scoot on over there.
They stole our one of our guys. How
I know. But we will we'll go and support them. If not on the actual screen, just in spirit. Like I may go just do something completely different, not even watch the show, but my mind will be with them.
Yeah,
so,
the people in the chat say it's on John's. Yeah, we know it's on John's, but we don't want you to go there, so we say go to JP.
I thought it was on JP's channel. Did he quit YouTube again?
No.
Oh,
he's the co-host. He's the co-host.
I'm not supporting that phony. Forget it. He's pandering it. He brings his kids out on the weekends to keep his viewers up. Phony.
Yeah,
no, he's a good guy. We'll check that out. And if you guys didn't get a chance to see right there, Simple Simon did a housewarming drink-a-thon somewhere around 4 a.m. for us. So right. Sorry I couldn't make it there, buddy. I was wrangling those sheep in my mind, that is, so anyway, good stuff. Everybody, sub up everybody. I know it's harder than it used to be. Comic Collector made it here. Comic Collector, Simple Simon, Joey Bag scooting in on 2 wheels, but we're glad you can make it. Head on over to one of those John's channels or Jason's channels or whatever. You can just type Comigories, you'll find it. And yeah, part 2 in a couple of days.
Everybody knows John's channel. Come on, we're all sub to John. Come on.
Well, yes, everybody knows John's channel. I don't know. No, I'm sub to John.
Of course.
All right. So head on over there, have a good time, and we'll catch you probably next week. I don't know if we're going to keep doing every week or every other week or what's going to happen, but tis the busy season. Roger has been creating a paper mache pigeon that he's had a hard time getting to stuff lately. So we really need to give him some extra time to do that. And then DS Comics is starting his Where's Waldo collection, and he's having trouble finding the first issue. So when we get that all settled out, maybe we'll be back to weekly. So thanks, guys, for joining us. Roger, what do you want to tell the fine folks at home? And you can plug, and it's plug time. You can plug anything you want to plug.
Well, I've got a video coming up on Thursday. I got one of my complete runs that I want to show the community. That I'm. In fact, you showed a comic that's part of it. Little hint. And so on Thursday, go check it out. I think you'll enjoy watching it and me musing how I got these comics from back in mostly the 80s. And I'll just want to thank everybody for coming by, even though we're half hour early. The schedule's a little bit herky jerky, but we wanted to get in there before Comigories. Everybody be blessed and be back.
All right. Thank you, sir. We're looking forward to that video. I can't wait to see which one of these books it was about. So
okay, you'll see.
I'm sure it was this one. This is the book. Roger, he likes to present it like this because that comic is in distress. So, which is not to be confused with the Black Cat, who is in distress. See what I did there? All right. So I'll just tell everybody that, I went on kind of a filming spree lately. The last couple of videos, my microphone wasn't working. I went to buy a new microphone and discovered my old one was working. It's just not working very well, so I had to fix it. But whatever. All that being said and done, we'll have a few more videos this week, and that'll be it. And then we'll do another show maybe next week. Hopefully we'll keep it rolling if we can. And Surf Blue is saying, yep, you just got here, so we got to go. Ahoy vey, he says. All right, we'll catch you next week on the No Faces Comic Chat. Remember to read a comic and don't apologize for the glare. And Roger, what do you have to say?
Be blessed. I don't know.
Be blessed and be back.
I said that already.
Oh, okay. Let's read a comic. Don't apologize for the glare.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Bye,
All right,
bye. 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 Give me non-wrinkled bag.